Got a great guest in studio here from the Mason County Historical Society. Kristin Fabry is here. Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you. It's been a little while since we've had you in, so you got some big announcements coming up. I see Linda Dannon is coming back to talk with you at the end of the month. And what is she going to be speaking on?
So Linda Dannon is coming to speak at the museum as part of the Humanities of Washington Speakers Bureau program. Yeah. They actually sponsor her to come talk with us. And she's going to be doing a talk on what it means to be human. What we know about our ancient predecessors. So she's going to be going over, stone tools and, the long extinct animals and remains of ancient hearths and things like that, and what we know about early humanity. So
very cool.
Should be really interesting. She's a Shelton native, and she wrote the book that we sell in the museum called Katie Gale as well. So.
Fun. And the Humanities Washington, they have a massive collection of great speakers, and I know they come into the area every so often. And
they really do. We were lucky to have David Berger come speak with us last year with that same program, and we're planning on having another speaker coming in August to talk about Japanese American heritage. We're looking forward to that.
Good stuff. Also coming up in April, big-time historical walk around downtown Shelton.
Yeah, we're going to have Mike Fredson giving his annual downtown walk. That's going to be April 21st. We're going to be meeting at the museum at 2 p.m. And he gives an extensive history of the buildings downtown and some of the families. And he's written several of the history books that you can find in our museum. So hopefully we get good weather this year, and it's always a really fun thing to do, definitely.
That sounds really interesting. Yeah.
Didn't it rain last year?
It did rain last year, but rain or shine, we do it. So bring your umbrella.
Rain doesn't. If we had to wait around for dry weather, we'd never get anything done.
That's true.
What else has been going on at the museum? And for folks who don't know, it's right downtown. Tell us the location and the hours, things like that.
We're at the corner of 5th and Railroad downtown. We're open 11 to 5 Tuesday through Friday, and then we're open 11 to 4 on Saturdays. And then we have monthly programs. You can visit our website, www.masoncountyhistoricalsociety.org, and it'll show you all the programs that are coming up. Sometimes we have some on Sundays or Saturdays coming up. And we've been busy at the museum. We got a grant to have all of our past sessions put into Museum Past Perfect software, so we've been working on that. We've had some new volunteers kind of getting us, into modern times. We're putting our programs online. We're starting a YouTube page, so if you do miss a program that you're interested in, you can go to our website and go to the videos button at the top and see a speaker that you may have missed. So we're going to start doing that, and then the next thing coming up is we're going to be offering some of our archives online through a company here in Shelton called Archives in a Box. They're the one that put the Shelton journals online.
Yeah.
So we're going to be offering some of our archives online through that that hosting service as well.
Very nice.
A lot of new things coming up.
Is there a lot of good interest coming into the museum? People asking lots of interesting questions. You see them pop in and go, "What's the deal with that?" Or tell me about this.
There really is. We have people come in they want to know about their family, they want to know about genealogy or just the history of the area. We have people come in, like a lot of local people, out of state, out of country, that are passing through this area that want to know about the history of Washington and Mason County. So we always have a lot of fun.
What kind of genealogy help could you do for the folks that come in?
We actually house a lot of the Mason County Genealogical Society has books that they're housing at the museum, so those are free to reference if people want to come in. We also have cabinets of family files, so if a relative comes from out of town or if you're local and you want to know about your family, we can pull your family file, and we have collections of articles about family members, obituaries, photographs, even some handwritten letters that
Wow,
we've received.
that is so cool.
So a lot of people don't even know that we have that there and
Yeah.
are really surprised when they come in.
Yeah, how interesting.
What about any new installations in the museum? Are you guys gearing up for bring back out the old Forest Festival stuff, things like that?
We are. We're going to be bringing out the Forest Festival Queens that we display every year, and then Forest Festival memorabilia. We do always have a permanent display of Forest Festival memorabilia in the museum. That some of the Queens' crowns and some photographs. We're working on a new exhibit with help. We got a grant from the Skookum Rotary to go towards our shellfish display. We used to have a shellfish exhibit when we had a museum at the fairgrounds, and we haven't had one since we just had our downtown location. So we're working on creating a shellfish display. That's in the works. We also have 2 new exhibits in the museum. We have one about the Spring family that's put together. Brother's a photographer, took a lot of mountain climbing photos. And then we have a display about Archie Binns, a local author. So those are 2 brand new displays in the museum. So we're
Nice.
trying to rotate through things as well. So there's always
Even
something new
more
when
reason
people
to go
come in.
down
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
Yeah, visit. Come on by.
Love
Kristin
that.
Fabry from the Mason County Historical Society. You can find him in downtown Shelton. We'll put the links to the website and the Facebook page and all that on this interview.
Great.
Good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you.